it up for questions. Are you running for president in 2008? Let's get straight to it.
Well, I don't know the answer to that yet, and I won't know the answer to that until next year. It seems to me that this year the concentration should be on the 2006 elections. They're very important, and it's very important to me, and for what I believe in, that there be a Republican House and Senate, because I believe President Bush is going to need that support.
The Port of New York and the citizens of New York are safer now than they were 5 years ago.
Well, I'd probably say the same thing about the country. Yes, they're safer, but we can't rest on any kind of assurance that they're really safe.
Hours today, and it was really beautiful seeing the big beaches and how great this community is developing. And I want to come back here and play golf. I think leadership is something you develop. I think you develop leadership, and maybe you don't even know you're doing it, but you develop it based on what you learn from your parents and your education and what you read and the lessons you draw from it. So I actually think that leadership is something that you can teach and you can emphasize. In other words, you can figure out how to do a better job. I think the most important lesson of leadership is, in order to be a leader, you have to know what you believe. You have to stand for something. I mean, if you don't, you can't lead other people. If you don't know what you stand for, what you want to accomplish, then you cannot lead other people. Then you get led around. President Bush, very similar to Ronald Reagan, he has a goal. His goal is to defeat terrorism. And he realizes that in order to do that, we have to be on offense against terrorism. That we have to go search for them before they come here and harm us again, as best we can. And we didn't used to do that. We used to be on defense against terrorism before President Bush and before September 11th terrorist attack. They are going to attack us again. They're certainly going to try to attack us again. They have already tried to attack us again. That's what all those arrests in London were about a few weeks ago, right? They were attempting to attack airplanes headed for the United States and maybe have a worse attack than September 11th. So they're out there trying to attack us. We would be foolish not to be afraid of it. But then the question is, if you're afraid of it, what do you do about it? What you don't do is you don't let it immobilize you. You don't let it stop you from traveling on airplanes or participating in activities or the economy, because that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to psychologically defeat us because they cannot physically defeat us. They can kill a lot of us, but they can't kill enough of us to take our country away from us. You know, this isn't like London in 1940, where the Nazis could have invaded England and maybe taken England away if Winston Churchill and the people of England weren't so strong. That was conceivable. It's not conceivable that they can come here and attack us and take our country away from and occupy it. What they can do, however, is do horrible things to us, shocking things, like they did on September 11th, like they were planning to do a few weeks ago, and then hope that they're right about us, that we're weak, that we'll go into chaos, that they'll ruin our economy, that they'll ruin our belief in ourselves. And we have control over that. We have control over that by having courage, which means, doesn't mean we're not afraid of it. Of course we're afraid of it. But we're going to take that fear and we're going to realize a few things. We should be afraid of what terrorists can do, but we should be very, very confident that we're going to prevail. We are. We're right. They're wrong. Of course we're going to prevail. But that's what courage is about. Thank you very, very much.